Good morning and welcome to the team meeting for February 28th, 2025. For the agenda today, we're going to be talking about how to fill out timesheets, the community service events that we are going to be hosting, and some reminders at the very end. All right, how to fill out a timesheet. I know that we have discussed this multiple times, but due to today's circumstances with the federal funding, we need to make sure that our timesheets and the papers that we are handing in are done correctly. I am not going to be allowing any mistakes now in case of audits, so I will be handing these timesheets back. Now, the number one thing I want to be discussing is the pay periods and what to put for right here at the pay periods between from and to. Right now, I do know that each and every one of you have this paper in your folders as well as in your binders. So I want to make sure that you guys have it. If you do not, please let me know. For next week's timesheets, this is going to be the date right here. February 24th through March 9th, 2025. I will not be accepting anything that says February 23rd, February 25th. I'm not going to be accepting anything that says March 8th or March 10th. I want February 24th and March 9th. If you hand it in incorrectly, I will be sending it back. I also want to make sure and emphasize that for the training hours, this is technically considered training. So if you attend this meeting, and I will know based on you emailing me back the information for the next slide, you will be putting in 1 hour right here, and this will count as your total. I know a lot of you, actually, I don't think any of you have submitted anything to do with training hours for these meetings. This is accepted. All right, so please make sure to do that. If you have done your community service events, I know that some of you have, but not all of you. But once you start doing that, this is where you're going to be putting those hours right here. And please make sure that when you put in the one right here, you're going to slide it over to the total. And you need to make sure that, right back here, we need to make sure that it is right under the totals right here. All right. I will also need a signature from you and a date. Your supervisor must select either the 2 hours or the 1 hour right here. And I will need a signature and a date. I have had multiple timesheets that do not have a date right here, and I will need that. I also do not have any timesheets really from last week that stated 2 hours or 1 hour. So please make sure that this is filled out correctly. Like I said, if this is not filled out correctly, I will be sending it back. All right, for I Love My Parks Day, as you all know, in your contract, it does state that you must at least attend one community service event with us if you are a 300 or a 450. If you are a 900, you must attend 2. Now, if you do not attend what you're supposed to attend, you will not be given your education award. And this has been very clear during your orientation. Now, for the I Love My Parks event, we're going to be doing it on May 3rd. And we'll be meeting at Camp Hollis to help clean the trails between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You are only required to come for 2 hours, no less than 2 hours. All right. You will be also able to use those 2 hours plus for your time sheets for your term. Also, AmeriCorps Week is coming up. I have not yet been given an email from majority of you, except for 2, on your AmeriCorps week. I need pictures from you, as well as a few sentences stating how you're helping your site through AmeriCorps, as well as a little bit of an introduction about yourself. We will be posting this stuff. This will also be considered part of your community service event. So if you did not submit anything for the MLK Day, this will help you, especially if you are a 900-hour term. But I will need everybody to do this so I can, give a good shout out, because you are all doing wonderful things for your site, and I want to make sure that you are getting the praise from that. Right? And for reminders, I will need your timesheets and activity sheets next week when we bring in your paychecks. I will also like it if you guys can let us know when you will be available to pick up your paychecks, so we can also grab those timesheets and activity sheets from you. As you all know, we do get our paychecks in Thursday. So between Thursday and Friday, just let us know what times you'll be available to pick it up. I'd also like to make sure that you complete your community service project. This is you coming up with your own community service event that we have discussed, and orientation. Make sure that this is done before the end of your term, and please don't wait until the end, because you will be scrambling and you'll be stressed, and it will not be fun for everybody. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to email us. But like I said, I will need this in no later than next Friday. I have given you many of times. Please bring this in to me. It is not that difficult. Truly a few sentences, 2-3 sentences max. All right. I hope you all have a great and fantastic Friday and weekend.